Bearcreek'S is the same as the Wayfinder shuttle. It's the first ever boat from Carpmate Pro to ever have the Raymarine Dragonfly 5 fitted, what is the best fishing feature finder, fish finder physically on the market at this present time. It's took a lot of modifications to get this boat in there and balanced and sitting right in the water and working the way it should. I've done a few modifications to the boat since I've actually got it. The reason for that is it's a common problem with the charging point, just because of the cover on it and you're pushing it into the middle prong. When you're charging the boat with the batteries in situ and connected in the actual boat, it can cause this to short out and cause an absolute nightmare of a scenario. Worst case scenario, you could burn your boat down. Well, it's going to be a waste of money. So I'm going to show you how we go about charging it a bit later on in the video. So that is now disconnected. There's no point using your power supply in there. It will not charge the boat. It's been disconnected. We've also changed the DC adapters to the LiPo connectors. Right, so this side of the boat on the left hand side is to connect your battery, and in there also is your connector for your other battery to come on this side of the boat. Okay, so this side can be opened in any weather conditions, but this side here has been waterproof. The circuit board for the Raymarine, the actual voltage stabiliser as well has all been waterproof, but I do not, the only advice I can give to you is do not open it up in the rain. Yes, it's waterproof. Is it 100% guaranteed? I can't guarantee that. So it's been waterproof the best it possibly can for the circuit boards. No cheap parts have been used. That is obviously your connector to this battery, so the boat will turn on. This side here, we have fish finder. I've put the labels on it for you. Yet again, when you're charging the boat, never have, I've marked these as yellow, okay? You never ever charge the batteries with this fish finder connected. You can blow the fuse. Alright, so that's the fish finder fitted. In there, you can't see at this present time, is a 5 amp fuse for the Raymarine Dragonfly 5 and the Wi-Fi booster unit what's in the boat as well. Alright, so tuck them nice and neat under the boat. Alright, just to let you know, big switch is the big aerial. This side of the boat turns the boat on. Okay? Right, so that's the aerial fitted. A bit of a tackle tar, I always like my aerial that way. Little switch on this side of the boat is for the fish finder, and this is for the boat itself. So this is the Raymarine and this is the 5 GHz aerial. Okay, turn on the old handset. On the actual screen I have put a screen protector over it, so this isn't damaged under here. I'm just trying to stop this from getting scratched. Alright, we'll go through all the instructions in a minute. Okay, right, first of all, I apologise now with the old iPads. This is probably not going to work with the Raymarine without it keep coming up with calibrated compass, as this is basically a Wi-Fi iPad. It's not a 3G or 4G. This will work with any it will work with any Android phones. Personally, if you're using a tablet, I'll go with a 9-inch, 10-inch Android. It seems to be a lot better for the fish finder. Right, let me turn on their old Wi-Fi. Give it 2 seconds to find it. Right, we're connected. Right, I'm not going to show you all my apps, but Wi-Fish, let's see if that's in the shot. Wi-Fish, you basically connect that Wi-Fi with the password what's on the battery. Obviously you're not going to see nothing as it's on the table. Like I say to you, it's very slow, I find, on this old iPad. I will show you a video of it on my phone. It's a lot quicker. Right, let's just leave that there for the time being. Let's make sure that's in the shot. Plus, to be fair, it is a bigger screen. Okay. So, the boat itself, on the handset, let me just come round here. There's a camera, this is going to be tricky. Right, so when you first get the boat, the top one is your voltage for the handset. The middle one is the actual warning sound, what can be adjusted on the right hand toggle. Okay. I like to keep it about 10 volts, give or take. Okay. Then it comes with all the instructions. I'll make a bit of a hash for this video to be fair with you. If you press up, it will give you the longitude and latitude of where the actual boat is. If you press down, is your fishing spots. Okay, but before you actually do any of this, you want to come out of there. You want to go to mag compass. Okay. Oh, my fault. Mag compass. And so it's asking for the level. So all you do is spin it around until the numbers stay still, and that is it. Right, there you go. As you can see, all numbers there. Then it's going to ask for the vertical. You do this every time you go and quickly set up your boat. Right, that's done now. Now to go to your GPS. Right, sorry, not your GPS. Right, to go to your, there you go in the video, spot 1. You press escape, press OK as many times as you like, but starting point, when the boat's about 2 meters from you, you press save by a long press. I'll ask you again, save. That's your home point. And then back to fishing spot, you've got your starting point. Let's call it fishing spot 5. Okay, are you sure? Okay, job done. Alright, if this boat ever for any reason comes up with an error on the handset where you're going to, how can I say, you're going home or spot 1 or spot 2, just remember, all you need to do is literally we're on spot 5 now. We've gone to spot 5. We just need to exit. So if it's gone crazy or it's for a glitch or whatever, all you need to do is press exit. So long press exit. Are you sure? And lights on the boat will flash, and that will stop the boat from having its little error. The reason I say this is just once I've read up online that someone had this boat, they had the Wave Runner shuttle, and I think it was the next one up, the bigger boat. They had an issue, they were going to spot A or spot 1, and the boat just carried on coming. It come up connection error, and they couldn't get the boat back. And they was fishing a big lake, about 30 acres, and the boat just kept going and going. Just remember, if you're going to spot 1, home, spot 2, spot 3, if their error ever comes up, remember the spot and press exit. The boat will stop and you'll have control of the boat again. Okay, so that is as simple as it can be on the handset. There's not really much more in there to do. Everything's been updated to the right firmware. More signal, more satellites, the better and more accurate your boat's going to be. I'm indoors and I'm getting 10. I've had 25, 30 when I've been on the bank. It just depends where you are. You can see the fish finder is very slow. It's because the iPad, it's a very old iPad, and to be fair, it's not 3G or 4G. Normally I use my phone, and I tell you what, it is a cracking bit of kit. Okay, so that's that, and that's the Y-Fish from Raymarine. Right, let me just do a little video of the boat. So on the handset, hook release, left, hopper doors, right, lights on. Oh, I can't see if the lights are on from this side. There you go, the lights are on, and the front lights will only come on when you go forward. Okay, lights off, lights on, off, on. Hook release. Excuse the dog. Hook release. Hopper doors. Oh, obviously they've dropped. Okay. Obviously, if you turn off the handset like this, your boat will probably start going. So always remember, turn off the boat first. Okay. So let me take a little detour of the boat. Underneath, you'll see it's got the white silicone. The reason I've done it in white is the best waterproof silicone you can possibly buy, and it's about £20 a tub, only comes in white. And to be fair with you, the boat is different and I like to be a little bit different, and security reason, I'm not going to go into it and explain it. If the boat ever got stolen and the police said, look, we think we've got your boat, I can tell by a test on the silicone if it's my boat, and I can prove it. Okay, so there's a bit of a madness I've done there. So the boat does need a bit of a clean. So inside again, that's your connection for your Y-fish, fish 1 or fish 2, put the labels on it so you know. In here is your battery. Inside, I don't think you're going to get to see this. In there is your Raymarine unit, completely naked, been waterproof like I said. And then at the back there, oh, let's get that in the shot. That little thing, what you can see in the video, is just silver, is your voltage stabiliser. There is a little screw just where my thumb is, I don't know, just where my thumb is. If the Raymarine ever drops out and loses signal, it's because you probably knocked that screw. All you need to do is put a voltage voltmeter on there. When the battery going in, you want to go onto the basically the outside of the boat. Sorry, the outside voltage, what's going into the rest of the unit. If you do that, I've got it set up at 2.2. Regardless if the boat is only got 5 voltage left in the batteries, that little booster will boost it to 12.2. Battery life on this, you know what, I've used this boat for 3 hours straight, driving it around the lake just to double check and make sure everything is okay. I've took it back to the lake again today, just making sure everything is hunky-dory. You know, I don't like selling anything what could have a problem, and like I say to you, this is why this has been disconnected, the power supply. I've heard that people, because you're pushing this plastic into this, look, you're pushing that into on top of there, and now if you push that too hard or whatever, and eventually that breaks, and then that will be pushed into the boat, and when you go to charge it, it will short. And if you connect it to your batteries, what you're going to do, because you're charging it, that's what will happen. Right, so that's that part of the boat. Right, I'm going to turn off the handset. Right. Up is off for both fish finder and the Raymarine unit. With the boat, you've got rechargeable handset batteries. What you'll get, a charger, plug, and the way I like to do this, charging the boat, I'm going to show you now. The right hand battery is well and truly, the battery's not glued in, the battery holder is glued to the side of the boat, more forward. You'll never get that battery out without opening this boat. It's very simple to do. Put a Phillips screwdriver straight in, you'll break the silicone and you can unscrew it all, and then a butter knife around the edge here. You're not digging in, you're just breaking the seal. You don't need to dig in that far on the inside, then just seal it, okay? The reason we've had to move the batteries because obviously it's such a small boat for this to fit in there. What I like to do is disconnect the battery, disconnect the boat. I like to have one battery here. Disconnect the fish finder, that's a must, okay? You do not want to be charging your boat and the fish finder at the same time. That is the boat, and this is the one with the black shrink tube on it. I've done that deliberately so you know where it is and what it's for. I'll tell you, I think it's just a bit electrical tape. I've done that so you can see what's what. Right, connect your battery to the actual boat. I'll tell her, I actually need my connector. One step ahead me. In there you also get a spare connector. Connect battery, connect battery. On there we've changed it again from the DC male adapter, and we've changed that as well to these connectors. What are, you cannot get them wrong, they can never short out. And then you plug it in, and then the power supply, when it's ready to charge, I'll tell you what, I'll stick it in charge and you'll see. And then that will glow red. Hopefully you can see that in the camera shot. And there you go. So the first ever and the only ever Carpmate Pro with Dragon Pro 5 fitted with the best fish finder. Half the price as a Raymarine, half the price as the RT4 with up to 20 spots at GPS, location saved on your phone. Plus the good thing is if you do find the spots that you do like when you're actually fishing, and you know you're obviously going to be going different lakes and stuff and you're going to be using different spots. The easy way of doing that is on the actual handset. You can, I can't do it now, but when you turn it on you can just press the up button and you come up with the longitude and latitude of where your boat is. Write them numbers down and memorise that on a piece of paper of your spot, what you found, and all you need to do is drive your boat out watching for them numbers and you'll be able to get back onto that spot if you've ever changed or you fish more than 20 spots. So there you go, there's my boat, been built professionally. The Raymarine unit's been done professionally. I sent that off to get done. I tell you, I actually I sent in the brand new unit and they done it all for us.